down under the Royal Virgin Island Police Force, they had the commissioner down here as acting, but I found on the internet that he was confirmed.
Yeah, he was.
September 1st, 2013.
He was,
okay?
yeah.
Then we have the Archives and Records Management. And we have the Chief Records Management Officer acting. Then we have the Law Reform Commission, that's vacant. That has nobody.
He ain't acting no more.
No.
He gone.
Then we have the Training Division. We have the Chief Training Officer acting.
Acting. Wow.
That was all from page 5.
Yeah.
Then we have page 6. We have the Assistant Secretaries in the Premier's office acting. One of them acting.
Yeah.
One confirmed.
Okay.
Then we have the Information and Public Relations. We have the Chief Information Officer acting.
Acting. Okay.
Then we have the Internal Affairs Secretariat acting. Then we have the Town and Country Planning Officer acting. Then we have the Trade and Commission Affairs Director acting. And that's page 6. And then page 7, we have the BVI Postmaster acting. We have the Inland Revenue Commissioner acting. We have the Internal Auditor acting. We have that's it for page 7. Page 8, Deputy Secretary in the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor acting. We have the BVI Fishing Complex, the manager acting. Conservation and Fisheries, Chief Conservation Officer acting. Labor Commissioner acting. Page 8. Then we have on page 9, we have in the Ministry of Health and Social Development, we have the Assistant Secretary, one of them acting. Then we also have the Adina Home for the Elderly, the manager is acting. The Department of Waste Management, manager acting. We have the Drug Advisory Council, that's vacant. Then on page 10, in the Ministry of Communication and Works, the permanent secretary acting. Then we have the Electrical Inspection Unit, the electrical inspector acting. Water and Sewage, the director acting. And then on page 11, Ministry of Education and Culture, permanent secretary acting, deputy secretary acting, the Department of Education, the Chief Education Officer acting, the Department of Youth Affairs and Sports, he's been acting for years, he's acting. Then Her Majesty Prison, where we know that was just changed, and Mr. David Foote now is there. That was page 11, and that's it.
You got the Traffic Department on there? Because he's acting too.
The Traffic Department?
Yeah, Mr. Reimer. Acting. He's another actor. He's a good actor though. He's a brilliant young man and he's still acting.
I don't know how I would have missed.
Yeah, but Courtney so far he got about 25 actors through government. And most of them, all of them are BVI Islanders or what? All right, Courtney, I think you got a call. It might be Zan again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have a couple of texts that came in. Let's go to those texts and see what they say. Good night, Sam. I don't always agree with you on everything, but this time I think you're right. Klein needs to go.
Well, thank you.
That's a text that came in for you. Sam, the reason why I would be more outsiders working, their government need money, native can't give it like the way we do. Well, that's good for your opinion, but I don't agree with you. Sam,
Wait. I understand that though. What happened?
Let's go back.
Yeah, say it again.
Let's go back. Sam, the reason why it would be more outsiders working, their government need money. Natives can't give it like the way we do.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Sam, you did not answer the question why you think Klein should be fired.
But you missed the point. I said he failed us twice.
Almost everyone in conservation and fisheries acting.
So you might have missed a few then.
Yeah, but I was reading from an official. And thanks for including there for me. And Mr. Guy Hill is acting as well.
Oh yeah, that's 26.
That's 26. Yeah. All right, buddy. I don't know why the premier, where that person may be, should find it necessary to globetrotter instead of allowing the tourism exports to do their job. Maybe he is trying to visit. Maybe he's trying to visit most countries of the world.
Anyway, Courtney,
For
we
the
got
minute he
we
opened
gotta
up,
take a
it's
break,
done
but
up. Yeah, we're
the
gonna have to
Premier is
take a
the
break.
leader,
We're gonna come right back. And
we
he
getting ready to
he
explore
should-
new
he-
markets, and he should be able to go.
And he should give a better bang than anybody else.
Yeah, definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're
Ladies and
gonna take a
gentlemen, we're
break.
gonna be right back. Take a break. We're gonna be right back.
Say hello to the new Digicel 4G smartphone. Connects like never before. Share the fun with friends in an instant. Play with hundreds of thousands of apps. Snap the moment for fun. See more, do more, play more with the new Digicel smartphone. Be extraordinary, Digicel.
One Stop Auto in the R&R Malone Complex at Parkwood Bond, right next to the DMV. One Stop Auto has a full line of service parts, motor oils, professional tools, garage equipment, chemicals, window visors, floor mats, light bulbs, wipers, suspension parts, radiators, and a whole lot more. Need your vehicle license at the DMV? One Stop Auto has a vehicle licensing package just for you. Visit www.onestopautobvi.com for more information. Visit One Stop Auto for all your automotive needs, and they'll fix you up good.
Starworks Beauty Salon, Barbershop and Spa is located in the heart of Road Town, providing the very best in personal care and comfort. A full-service salon and day spa offering you a place to escape, unwind and experience the latest treatments and services. Take a trip to your place of inner harmony. Thoughts of the outside world will melt away from the moment you enter our sanctuary of peace and relaxation. Our services include perming, highlights, braiding, interlock, barbering, manicure, pedicure, nail extension, facial and massages, wedding, graduation, or any special occasion packages. So whether it's a pampering day or a pre-holiday necessity or just an eyebrow shape, come to Starworks where the focus is on you. We'll make you feel great from head to toe. Walk-ins are welcome, or please call 495-7166 to arrange an appointment.
Starworks!
It's extraordinary what you can see when you take a second look. Extraordinary is all around us. In the feelings we share, in the connections we make, in every captured moment. Share the extraordinary. Be extraordinary. Digicel.
Welcome back again, guys. Zen, thank you so much for the calls. You're working hard, but you know, the evidence is all there. The writing is on the wall, Zen. Since you called us about 4 times. You know, again, I would like to see the government, the departments that are responsible for developing different areas of the economy, do what you're supposed to do. The people who are responsible for building a dock, build a dock, get your money out of the head tax, and get out of the business of selling tours. Get out of the business of trying to organize people. Leave that for the people on the ground. the taxi operators, the entrepreneur who want to be a tour operator who spend his money and go to the FCCA and try to pitch his package to the cruise ship, the tour operators and agents who are already here. And you know, by the way, speaking of tour operators, we got 2 tour operators in this country. We got the Romney, not tour operators, 2 agents. We got the Romney Associates, and then we have Island Shipping. Island Shipping is owned by Mr. Haycraft. Romney Associates is owned by the Romneys. And I hear the talk on the street, ladies and gentlemen, that I lobbying for the Romneys. I lobbying for Haycraft too. I lobbying for Haycraft too. So when you hear the talk, ladies and gentlemen, I lobbying for Haycraft, I lobbying for Cal Scatliff what do his little tour, I lobbying for the folks in West End what own the little boats that go out, I lobby for UBS Dive Center what sell people diving. I lobby for everybody.
Hold on a minute, Sam, we got a call. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, we speak your mind. Go right ahead, please.
All right, go ahead, talk to us.
Good evening.
Talk up just a little bit louder, please. People are having a difficult time hearing.
Yes, good evening. While you were speaking about the commercial court area, there's that little drop there in the road on an iron grill.
I talked to Skelton about that already.
Fix that like this week.
I
That
talked to
thing is
Skelton,
okay.
my friend, I hear you. I talked to Skelton about that. He was sitting at Pussers over 6 months ago. He said he had already issued a little contract for somebody to level that thing off. Mr. Musa Mohammed, your boss is watching. You and your boss get together to call us, say the little drop, that's a problem.
It's not a little drop, it's a big drop.
Okay.
It's a big drop, and it's right in the intersection, and it impedes the traffic because you have to slow down. You have to slow down to go down in it to come back up. It's an easy fix, you know, Carla. Though they need to take out the grill, raise the concrete under the grill, and then put the grill back in. It's an easy fix. You won't be able to pass there while they're fixing it, but we'll all understand. We'll all understand because sooner or later, with the sewage problem, we're gonna have to dig up the road from Eastern all the way to Fort Bud Corner. So, you see what I'm talking about? The entire sewer system, at some point, is gonna have to be replaced. And we had better just start talking about it as a conversation piece from now. From somewhere around Bargus Bay to Slaney Point. And from, I think it's from around Long Look area to Paraquita Bay. We're gonna have to dig up the road. And we're gonna have to be accustomed to driving on one side of the road for a while. I don't see any other way. Maybe somebody who have more information than me could call the show and tell us, that guy DeCastro, you know what he's saying, we ain't digging up any road. We have a new machine that could go and put a pipe under the road without digging it up. You with me?
Well, while you're speaking about sewage, I wonder if we were actually going about doing the sewage the correct way. What says if we had built a plan first in Paraquita Bay, hook up the college, and then hook up all of those buildings up in the hill there up until they get to Fat Asbab area, that could have been a phase. So those group of people would have been flushing. And as you do your budget for the following year, you go from there maybe up to Lanford area or further. And you keep on hooking in and hooking all the time. So at least by the time this government or any other government finish, at least you should have some sort of people flushing. But right now, we look like it's about another 16 years without anybody flushing.
Carla, you're talking my kind of talk. You know what you're talking? You're talking about having milestones. In other words, when you have a project, you should have certain deliverables at some point during the project so that you could say, well, yes, I accomplished this. Not having a phase approach where there's no deliverable. There's nothing, you're not delivering anything in year 1, year 2, year 3. How many years we going now? Quite some time. We switch from one government to another government, and we still don't have any deliverables. We don't have 1 billion hooked up in the area you're talking about. Not 1 billion hooked up to a sewer system. We have some pipes in the road. We have some pipes connected to some people's houses. We don't have a line going to a plant. We don't have an outfall. Well, we're even talking about an outfall. The outfall down in Slaney is throwing raw sewage in the sea. We need to address these issues. We need to talk about these issues. We may not get them, solved right away, but I think the more we talk about them, maybe it will be on people's mind.
Definitely. I am not an expert on it, but I would think that might have been the better approach, coming from a plant, and then you hook up as you go along, putting valves to the last point that you stop at, and levels continue first until you do your budget, and you continue moving forward to the next phase and the next phase, but they would have to do something in the meantime. Thanks.
I think so.
Yeah,
Thanks for your contribution.
Courtney, again, I just want to say that to my good friend Zen, we're going to call you out. I hope you got the tape recorder on. Yes, I'm lobbying for the Romneys. I'm lobbying for Haycraft. I'm lobbying for the taxi man them. I'm lobbying for the guy over in Cane Garden Bay. And tell me something. Why is the government giving other people the authority to use our port with whatever agreement they sign to use as bargaining chips around the Caribbean to other ports? If I'm lying, call me out. Why is that? How and you telling me, and you asking me about lobbying for Romneys or lobbying for Haycraft? Yeah, lobbying for them. Them here. Them been here a long time. Them who build the business. Government, get out the business of selling tours. Get out. Your job is to build that dock, facilitate them ships coming in here. When they want a place, you got space, you book them. Let the people on the ground who's selling, sell. Let them do what them do. They got people employed. They stimulating the economy. They strengthening this economy that y'all say was robust. It's bust, and we trying to help fix it. Do your job. Your job is to facilitate growth, not be in it and trying to control and manipulate the movement of people. No, it's wrong. And anything that come forward, it has to be in the best interest of the people out there trying to make a living. So, Courtney, you got 4 minutes. I know you don't take long to close. I done. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close before him. Tune us again. Hey, thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure tonight. As usual, it's been hot. It's been on fire. I love it when people take part in the show because, the politician thinks you are sleeping. Don't wait till when you go hungry to start complaining about being hungry. You could see that you're going hungry, and you're going to wait till when you get slapped in the face to say you didn't realize they were going to hit you. They got a hand up in front of you. And I ain't telling you to go against the government. That ain't what we here doing. So don't mind nobody with them kind of crazy talk. We here to help strengthen the government, but we're here to hold them honest. That's all it is. If they ain't being honest, they ain't being honest, and we're going to call them out. It doesn't matter what government is in power. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, join me next week.
I got something here that you could probably answer. It says,
Yeah.
how much passengers did the minister say Carnival was willing to guarantee?
He didn't say.
He didn't say, okay.
He didn't say.
Okay.
How he gonna say if he didn't tell us anything? He told Carnival no. Carnival submit their information for 16, 18 months, 2 years to their agent requesting a berth. You said to them, you can't. The minister said himself. He told them to their face he cannot guarantee any space for them now until he finished negotiation with the other companies. What kind of foolish talk is that? Let everybody come, son. Whoever want to come, let them come.
The premier is going because he is the minister responsible for tourism, and he can negotiate.
I think it's good. I think it's good the premier going. But it is this week. This week meaning Sunday starts Sunday, not next week. The premier will be out of the country, I believe, this week starting Sunday. So I don't know if he left yet.
Someone texted to say he already left.
He already left? Okay.
Yeah, Klein needs to be fired by telling the ferry owners to give up their ferries, but he still wants the ferry to pay large stipends to the government. Also he...
Don't read. I don't believe that. That can't be true.
The Constitution says you can't discriminate against age, and it is done here, and it's wrong.
Wow.
I think that's some of the people who are Lego from the port. Sam, did one of you say anything about craft or live cars taxi never drop the people off after a tour? This setback of the ship.
They not going no further. I got a solution for that. I sent in and I spoke to the minister myself, and I asked the minister, through his authority, with the steering committee that he was trying to organize, get the taxi guys and the dispatcher them, independent taxi guys. When you're doing tours, your first stop should be on the end by the taxi stand by Craft Alive. Let the people them go through Craft Alive, and then the taxi man go around on the other side. 30 minutes later, pick up the tours. They ain't interested in doing that. They're not interested in helping you. So if you don't make some noise, you ain't get nothing done. That's the bottom line.
Another text comment. When is Bywater going to give value for dollar with the water and sewage?
Bywater try and pull water out of the ocean.
Explain your comment about government selling tours. That's what I'm asking about. Government selling
It's simple. Government should just do what it's supposed to do. Build the dock, facilitate the ship them coming in, collect your money off the head tax. When government bringing you fancy plan of all this organized tours and you got to go through, and you have people telling you got to go through them in order for you. Remember, it was Tatola Port Partners. It was. We ain't sure if it gone yet, but it was. And under that, don't get confused now. Under that process, that's exactly how it was. The guy who was in bed with BVI Port was going to be the facilitator of growth. Who wants to see them see? Any more text, Courtney? Courtney, close. You got 40 seconds. Let's go. Forget the text. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the text and the phone call. Anything?
Well, we got a lot of text, but like you said,
you better close because
really,
I'm going to cut you off.
They're really, I mean, some of them are the same thing about the port and stuff, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we had a wonderful show. We had so much of participation by the viewing public. We had the cruise ship was on fire, as Sam said. We talked about the economy, the road improvement, the acting positions. We mentioned the swim team. We mentioned the license plates, the 60th anniversary. All in all, we had a wonderful show. And as I usually say, God bless these Virgin Islands and the people that live in it, and we'll see you again next week, Saturday.
It's extraordinary what you can see when you take a second look. Extraordinary is all around us. In the feelings we share, in the connections we make. Every captured moment. Share the extraordinary. Be extraordinary. Digicel.